Good morning, everyone.
Yes, sir.
Really
Good
sorry
afternoon,
for.
sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. Yes, really sorry for the delay.
Yes, good afternoon,
Good
sir.
afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much. In fact, there has been a network issue on my end, and that's why it took me a bit while to join. But really sorry for the delay. So I think we're good to go, and we can. Shorunke sir, just let me know whenever it's a good time
Yes,
to.
sir. Yes, sir. We will take 2 or 3 minutes, then we are going to start our session. Okay, Shanawaz?
Yes,
Shanawaz?
yes, sir. Sure, sir.
Okay, okay. Gaurav, sir, we will take only 2 or 3 minutes.
Sure. Yes.
I hope I'm clearly audible.
Yes.
Yes, but yes.
Okay. Okay. So, very warm afternoon to one and all present here. I, Shanawaz Sayed, a student of third year Information Technology Department, and all the staff and students of GH Raisoni Institute of Business Management, Jalgaon, an autonomous institution affiliated to KBC NMU Jalgaon, welcomes you all for this wonderful session on the topic blockchain use cases, organized by Computer Science and Engineering, Information Technology, Artificial Intelligence, and Data Science departments under Center of Excellence in IoT and Python. I wholeheartedly welcome our today's guest, Mr. Gaurav Somvashi sir, learned professors, and all the distinguished invitees present here. Moving further, I would like to hand over the mic to Professor Swati Patil ma'am for saying a few words. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you for this
Thank you, ma'am.
opportunity.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, for your precious words. And I hope that all participants will gain a lot from this session. Moving further, I take immense pleasure in introducing our today's guest. He is Mr. Gaurav Sombashi, sir. He is the CEO and co-founder of Emertech Innovations Private Limited, which is incubated at SINE IIT Bombay. Their current project focuses on implementing end-to-end blockchain solution for India's largest farmer collective with over 11,000 plus farmers using it on a daily basis. This project is the winner of India government's Grand Traceability Challenge and also won first prize among 20 startups in an Indo-Swiss collaborative competition held at Zurich 2020. He has completed post-graduation from IIM Lucknow and graduation as computer science engineer from Government College Aurangabad during 2017 to 2019. He has worked extensively with state of Chhattisgarh in collaboration with many international blockchain experts to conduct the state's first pilots using blockchain for e-governance. He has conducted blockchain workshops in UK, Europe, and US in prestigious places like Mississippi Coding Academy. He was selected to conduct a blockchain ground report by Swiss Arts Council in Switzerland in February 2020. He is also associate editor at Frontiers in Blockchain Journal. He was designated as future leader by British Council to present his work and idea at UK Parliament and University of Cambridge. He was also invited at Prime Minister US residence for discussion. He was selected as a Dalai Lama Fellow in 2019, a fellowship which cultivates and supports a global movement of next generation leaders applying universal values to solve global challenges. He was recognized as fellow at Royal Academy of Engineering, United Kingdom in 2018. He was also awarded Youth of the Year in 2019 at Shahu International Film Festival at National Film Archives of India in Pune for his overall work. Really appreciating, sir. Now, not taking much time, I would like to hand over the mic to Mr. Gaurav Somvashi, sir, for getting started with the session. Before that, a sincere request to all the participants to please stay on mute for the smooth conductance of the session. Over to you, sir.
Thank you. There is a bit of network activity. I'm audible now.
Yes, yes, sir, you are audible.
Yes, I'm really sorry. There's some really network connectivity problem. Please bear with upon is just a second. Is about the use cases where I really want you to ensure that you understand what exactly are we talking about. So before we actually into the nitty gritties and technologies, I want to begin with my personal experience first and how technology actually comes into the picture. So I don't want to talk about technology as a kind of a theory taken out of a textbook. I want to talk about technology as it affects us in our daily practice. So in 2017, so just sit back and relax because it's going to be more of a I'll tell you about blockchain through a story, not just any theoretical examples, because I think I realized that is the best way to begin things. So my job in 2017 January was to act as a consultant for the government of Chhattisgarh, and while doing that, I had to look after 160 government schemes across 26 departments. What do I mean by government schemes? I mean that it's a pension scheme, scholarship, free ship, free vaccinations, It could be even widow pension plan. It could be soldier pension plan, and so on. So even your ration PDS come under that. So there are 160 such government schemes. And can I think of something innovative? But I realize I can't do this on my own. So the story of blockchain is basically the story of how LinkedIn has also connected people, because there is no blockchain in syllabus. But there was no blockchain syllabus in 2017. There were no theoretical textbooks. It was all learning from YouTube, LinkedIn, other people's posts, social media, and so on. And that is how the initial knowledge spread happened. So I started to use LinkedIn. Back in 2017, I had only 100 connections or less than that. Today, I have more than 18,000 connections, because this is what I did. I started adding each and every person within the blockchain domain onto my profile. And the moment they got added, I used to study their profile and used to send them very special messages regarding how we can work together if they are interested. But please know that I was doing something which had no approval, no funding, no extra time also. So I was doing this entirely on my personal capacity. Now, while doing this, you can see that I started reaching out. One of those persons was Dr. Jane Thompson. And to Dr. Jane Thompson, I asked that you can see, right? So these were the kind of messages, and I was sending thousands of these messages. So imagine. But then I found special people like Dr. Jane Thompson. Dr. Jane Thompson is today known as the top 10 people, women, ladies in the blockchain domain. And she has now completely moved from her multi-million empire in real estate and does entire blockchain full time in Dubai. And she said 5 years ago, before she was just like learning like me, she said, Gaurav, if you have any problem in convincing the IS officers of your Chhattisgarh government, what if I come from Australia to Chhattisgarh to give presentations? I said, Jane, I can't pay for your cab expense also if you come here. She said, no, don't worry. I'll come there on my own. So this is one of those pictures. Thompson came to Chhattisgarh and she started giving presentations regarding, and these are mostly the same presentation that I was doing, but when a person from outside India is coming to a place like Chhattisgarh, then that's a very, very big deal, right? So she stayed there for 1 week. She gave a lot of presentations and there was a lot of push. And then things started rolling ahead. Similarly, just try to read the message that I sent to Mr. Professor Edgar Whitley. He is a professor in London School of Economics. And I needed some academic help in order to frame policies on blockchain for government of Chhattisgarh. So I just read the research papers freely available on the internet, and I contacted the author that I read your research papers and I have some doubts. Would you be willing to help? So just understand the nature of the message. Even it's very simple. But after this message, Professor Edgar Whitley helped me for almost 1 year by sending emails as responses to all of my doubts. And because of that, a lot of 2 years after that, in fact, not that year, 2 years after that, for some another recognition, when I was invited to London, I told Professor Edgar Whitley that I'm here in London and if you are free, maybe we can meet also. And he said, don't just meet, why don't you come to London School of Economics and deliver a workshop? So this is a picture taken in
Sir?
London. Yes.
Sorry to interrupt, sir.
Yes, yes.
Sir, your screen is freezed on.
Okay.
Yeah, the PPT is not visible.
Let me know whenever it freezes. Can you see Professor Edgar Whitley now in London School of Economics? Can you see
Not
that
yet,
slide?
sir. No, sir. It is the
Okay,
same as
so-
of Google Meet, sir.
Okay, no, we'll just give it 2 or 3 seconds because I'm using mobile network and the lag might be due to that.
Yeah, sure, sir. No issues.
Yes. Let me know whenever it comes. Is it there now?
No, sir. Sorry to say, but it has freezed
Okay. I'll
now
just
also. Yeah.
Let me try again. Let me know. I'm trying if it is visible now.
No, sir, still it is not. Anyone else, he or she is able to see it?
No, sir, it freezes.
Okay, okay. Just a second. Mm, I'll try once more. Just a second. Visible now. I'm trying to share a tab instead of my entire screen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir,
Yes,
it
sir.
is now visible.
Okay, just a second. I was here. Yes, you can see the screen, right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
So this is the London School of Economics. Now again, then we wanted to conduct India's first ever blockchain hackathon sponsored by a government. And again, we tried to identify use cases. So the idea was, just because we understand the technology doesn't mean that it will be actually useful. But we don't know where it will be useful unless we try everything. It's as if when you try a new technology in 100 domains, you find out that instead of 100 domains, it is actually useful in only 5 domains, which is the entire story of the dot-com bubble. In 1998, there was a lot of hype that internet is going to change everything, and it did change everything. But then every company just used to add .com to its name, and then everything their investment used to rise, and so on and so forth. Now, the same thing is happening with blockchain also, but it's a good thing, because only after we try in 100 places, we will understand that no, blockchain is actually the whole idea. And then when she comes and gives you practical